Good morning. Welcome to Get Real with Tracy, the Carnivore edition. Hey, I want to apologize that I'm a day late, but I've had a lot going on this week. It's been an exciting week for me. I launched my new book. I will put it up here for you too. It is now live on Amazon. It's called Hope's Transformative Power: Overcome Hopelessness and Empower Your Life with Hope, Faith, and Love. So I hope that you will maybe check it out. It is a great book for learning how to endure difficulties and hardships and how to hold on to hope when things seem that all is lost. So make sure you check out my book, Hope's Transformative Power. It's now available on Amazon. I wanted to get with you today because even though I haven't been able to post some videos recently, I have been a busy little bee. So I am trying to prepare myself for the holiday season. We just had the big candy feast, and I didn't have any kids come to my door, thank God, because I didn't buy any candy because I didn't want to have it in the house, because you know how that goes is you buy the candy and then the kids don't come, or you sit there and you eat it. So I didn't even want to do that. Thank God I made it through that without having to buy candy and be tempted in any way. But the funny thing is, I'm not really craving sweets like I used to. I do like to have like a dessert, and so I've been looking for recipes that are carnivore friendly. I've made a couple of mug cakes, and I have made some pudding and or custard and that. And but in getting prepared for the holidays here, I'm trying to set myself up for success and have a plan. So why I was doing this, I created a playlist for carnivore recipes, and I'm also considering that in the future, I may possibly switch over to ketovore, but I'm not sure yet. So, as I'm going through and searching for recipes, when I come across the ketovore ones, I made a separate playlist for ketovore. So, if you are a carnivore or a ketovore and you're looking for good recipes, I am hooking you up on my playlists, and I will show you some of the videos that are on my playlist that I have been putting up for you. So there's the carnivore recipes, there's ketovore recipes, and then I'm also putting really helpful information in a playlist called Carnivore Information. And one of the things that I just added on yesterday that I found extremely helpful was a video about electrolytes and stuff. So I'm going to split my screen and I'm going to start sharing with you my YouTube channel, Get Real with Tracy, and show you where you can find these playlists. So let's take a look at what we've got for you to see. Okay, so here we are now on my Get Real with Tracy YouTube channel, and my handle is at Tracy Maddox 2023. So make sure you like and subscribe and help my channel grow. So I want you to come down here and go to the playlists. And as you can see, I have all my videos there. So you please check them out and please like and follow. But here on my playlist, these are what I want to bring you to. Like I said, I have the keto recipes that I'm doing for those of you that are going ketovore. I have the carnivore information. Let's look at that one today, because I do want to show you some issues or things that I have found that have been helpful. Oh gosh, this isn't going to be very easy to show because it's going to put a big video up there. But the one that I wanted to point out to you is, obviously you can see by this video I've had some issues with constipation, but I just added a video here, 10 warning signs that you have an electrolyte imbalance, and they are so important. And this gal, Coach Kate, she has some really good information. I really appreciated it because it helped me understand, oh my goodness, constipation is one of the warning signs that you have an electrolyte imbalance. Another one is leg cramps. I've been having those. So there are very many things. Digestive issues are another sign. So take some time and just kind of scroll through this list. I've got things like how to avoid common carnivore mistakes and truth about carnivore diet and gut health. This is a really interesting video because this gentleman, Kent, he had a sorry, he had a colonoscopy bag. He had to have his what was it? His I can't remember what he had to have removed, but he has a colon bag, and so he talks quite a bit about your poo, which is really kind of helpful to understand things. If you get into a stall and you don't know what to do when you're can't lose weight, Kelly, my zero carb life, Kelly Hogan, is a great resource there for you to go and look. Then Dr. Sean Baker, 5 Things I Wish I Knew Before the Carnivore Diet. How long does it take to become fat adapted with Dr. Chafee? Again, Kelly Hogan. Then we also have, I thought this was really interesting as well, Dr. Ken Berry on erythritol and why you should stop using it. So, it's trying to manage things and find things that are going to work for you and work for your body and stuff. So this is a really good one too, the Ultimate Guide to Low Carb Sweeteners. And they did it with testing their blood to see which ones really spiked things. So as you can see through these videos, this one's a great one, prep for the holidays, of course. How to manage constipation, how to get started on the carnivore diet. Those are all things that are featured on this playlist for carnivore information. And as I go through and I find more videos that I think are very helpful and interesting, I will add those here. So now I want to go back to my playlist. Sorry for all the little ads that they decide to keep putting up. Of course, this isn't going to be easy. Bear with me one moment. So we don't need to know how to moo to poo, but it's there in case you want to know. Then I have the carnivore recipes here. And let me see if I can just stop these to where they don't play. I have everything from desserts to how to make tortillas, flatbread, buns, how to make lasagna, some affordable meal plans, air fryers, recipes, low carb chili. I can't wait to try this one out. What spices are best and which ones are the worst. And look at this one, cornbread muffin, no cornmeal and no flour. So this is a carnivore-friendly recipe that they swear tastes like cornbread. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm going to. This would be really good to do in lieu of stuffing. I think it would be really great to possibly make it up and put it in your turkey. Stuff your turkey with it. So condiments, delicious meals, Thanksgiving stuffing recipe. There's a couple of different ways that you can do that. This turkey roulade looks really interesting too. So anyway, and then another turkey stuffing recipe, how to make bagels, flatbread. We've already talked about that. Carnivore on a budget, brown butter bites. These carnivore protein noodles, they look really interesting as well. And you can make lasagna noodles, you can make fettuccine, you can make spaghetti. They're interesting for those of you that are missing that kind of thing, like I am. You can make those. The top BBB and E challenge dishes for weight loss. If you're struggling with losing weight, if you've kind of plateaued, like I've kind of hit a plateau. So I think I'll pull this one up and I'll look at that and I'll eat those meals for a while. Another one here, how to make chicken nuggets and the white bread, the egg white bread to where it's not so eggy tasting. And the testing of the sweeteners, butter mayo. meal plans, all kinds of things. Biscuits and gravy. Who'd have thought we could have biscuits and gravy? But yep, I'm going to make that one too. And of course, chaffles and having a chicken and waffles sandwich, ice cream bites, how to make meat flour. This is the one that I'm going to do, the flourless egg white keto pasta. And it is also carnivore. So you can have this. You just may have to substitute, I think, maybe one thing. I think they put, it's not baking powder. It's just I think, an ingredient in there, but I think it's carnivore as well. So I have it here. This guy, Chris Cooking Nashville, is one of my favorites because his wife is ketovore and he's carnivore. So he makes dishes and he does them both in keto and carnivore. So you can try those out. I made the ketovore pizza or the carnivore pizza crust that he has, and it was really good. And it was a great way to enjoy having pizza. I would make, like Alfredo sauce to go on it and then my meats on top and stuff. Um, so another one who does both keto and carnivore is the ketogenic woman. A lot of her recipes are keto, so you do kind of have to watch. But she does a lot of carnivore as well, and especially she talks a lot about sardine fasts and egg fasts and different fasts like that. So she's a great one to follow, and she's lost like I think 140 pounds. Now, for those of you that want to save some money on your meats, here is a great butcher that shows you how to butcher your own meat and save so much money. I went and I bought a slab of ribeye at the US Chef store, and it cost me $150, but I got 21 3/4 inch um, ribeyes out of that, and they turned out to be $7.55 a steak. So it's a lot cheaper, especially the price of meat is going up and up and up. And may I also point out, you need to be really careful where you're getting your meat from as well, because unfortunately, they are doing a lot of things to meat. There's also a video. I thought I had it on my information. I will find it and make sure it gets into my carnivore information if it's not there, where one of the carnivores is talking with a farmer, and he goes into great deal of explanation of why our meat looks so red in the grocery stores and the process that's used to make that meat look red. The natural process of meat is for it to brown rather quickly. So just learn all the different things that the FDA is allowing to be put into our foods that help generate the illnesses and the inflammation and the problems that we're having. So if you can try and eat as clean as you possibly can, there's a couple of local ranchers I know of here that I can get my beef from. There's also somebody started a co-op bringing meat. They get together and buy in bulk, which I'm considering starting something like that myself with my fellow carnivores in Treasure Valley, Idaho area. So if you're in that area and you are interested in forming a co-op, make sure you message me and let's talk about that, because I think, of course, when you can buy in bulk, you get a lot better prices and we can get better quality meats and we can help a local farmer at the same time. So it's a win-win situation. So make sure you connect with me on that if you're interested. And then here, follow this butcher. He's got a wealth of really good information and shows you how to cut the steaks yourself and prepare the meat yourself. There's just like white rice. Who would have thought you could do carnivore white rice? They call it rice, but I don't know that it's really rice. But I haven't tried that one yet. And that's Chris Cooking Nashville. I like him because he experiments and he tries things. He also has carnivore potato salad, which is really interesting. And carnivore mashed potatoes, I think. So follow him because he does a lot of really good recipes. As you can tell, I have him a lot on here. And also, the pork rind recipes here from Carnivore Chef. He's also another good chef that has great recipes in that, but he does blend in some keto stuff, so just beware of that. If you don't like what he's putting in, don't put it in yours and that, but you can still get some good stuff like zero carb chicken fried steak. That with the biscuits and gravy would be awesome. I mean, those are things that we grow to know and love and we miss, so we can add those back in. So just follow these recipes, biscuits and roasts and appetizers. Here's the complete guide to cooking the perfect steak, because this gal here has kind of forgot how to cook steaks very well. So I figured I'd throw him in there and learn how to do that myself. How to poach your eggs, some great techniques there, and how you can turn your ground beef into jerky and save money. Keto carnivore lasagna, again from Chris Cooking Nashville. And the carnivorous chef, he's one that'll do like these donuts. So if there's things that you're really missing, you can look here and find these recipes. I will continue to add more and more to them. I'm hoping it will become a place where everyone can just go and find what they're looking for, find different recipes to try and satisfy those things that you miss and those cravings that you have in a healthy way. And it's very, very good. So that is all that I have to share with you today. I just wanted to point these playlists out to you so you can start preparing yourself and getting ready for the holiday season. Set yourself up for success. I am going to really start working a little bit harder. This week's been a busy week for me with having to get my book launched and then having to do some repairs in my house. So I've been kind of busy doing that, but I need to get back on track, get my eating habits back down, and break this plateau that I'm on, because I want to continue now to get through the 200-pound mark. I'm already met one milestone of breaking the 300-pound mark in 5 months. So I want to, I'm down 45 pounds, and I'm hoping that I can get down further by the end of the year to maybe around the 250-pound mark or less. That would be great. So, anyway, I'm going to really watch what I eat and think ahead and prepare ahead and plan ahead for this holiday season so I can be successful and achieve my goals. So, I hope you have a great day. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And if there's anything you'd like to hear more about, I will also find a really good video and put it in the carnivore information that talks about addiction, food addictions. And because that was very helpful for me to understand, it might be helpful for you too. So I'm just going to try and keep these playlists growing. So make sure you come back and check them out and see what's on there that's new you haven't seen. Make sure you go and check out the recipes. Also, if you are a ketovore or you're thinking about going ketovore, check out the ketovore recipes as well. So I pray that you have a great day and God bless you. And thank you for following me on Get Real with Tracy. God bless. And don't forget to check out my new book, Hope's Transformative Power. If you know anyone going through a difficult time, that would be a great book to check out. And I'll put a link below in the comments of how you can look at the book further on Amazon. God bless. Have a great day.